I'm going to be building, testing, and doing over 20 of the most extreme and painful things you can do with LEGO. Starting with these ordinary LEGO plates, because when you stack them together and squish, they not only make a great sound, but are impossible to get apart. But these were relatively small plates. What do you think would happen if we stuck 16 by 16 plates together? Yeah, these are never coming apart. But that's nothing compared to what's coming up next in this video. Like a working LEGO bear trap, functional LEGO gun, and trying to move even harder pieces than before. All because this guy, Bobby Brick, is trying to prove to me that LEGO is too painful to play with. And he's already got 1 point. And the most painful thing LEGO is known for is stepping on it. So I'll be stepping on over 100 LEGO pieces, starting with this brick. That definitely hurt, but there are so many LEGO pieces to try, like this one. It looks super painful. Okay, we have 100 LEGO pieces to step on, so let's get a time lapse going. And while I'm doing that, I'll tell you why I'm stepping on all those bricks. It's all because later in this video, I'm going to be building the most painful contraptions to step on, and I need to know what the most painful pieces are to tell my foot to have a heart attack. A foot attack? Sounds about right. But that's definitely a point for Bobby Brick. In this next challenge, I'm making a giant LEGO tower. The rules are I have 2 minutes to build it, I can only use 2x2 bricks, and I must make it 100 bricks tall. If I fail, I have to drop this LEGO MOC that took me 5 hours to build. Don't judge. My game plan is to make a sturdy base and then build up, and hopefully it turns out well. 3, 2, 1, go. Well boys, I think Bobby Brick won this round. Something else that can cause a lot of destruction are weapons, so I'm going to be building some of Legos, starting with the most basic and working our way up. First is a throwing dagger. I'm going to try to base this off of a real throwing dagger. It's done, but first we have to test it in our 3 categories to see what the best weapon is, starting with destruction. We will get our test dummy and see how much destruction we can cause. And it broke. It did get a few chunks off before it broke, so 6 or 7 out of 10. But this next one will decide its fate. Accuracy. I'm going to be putting my test dummy on the other side of my room and throw the dagger at it, and see how many times it takes to hit it. This is gonna take a while. Finally, that took way too many throws. 1 out of 10 for accuracy. This thing sucks. And for the last category, intimidation, which is its look and appearance, I'll give it a 3 out of 10 for a grand score of 11 out of 30. Let's see if something can beat that. This knife is much more sturdy than the throwing dagger, so we'll see if it improves. First test went well. I really do like the feel of this weapon, 7 out of 10. The accuracy test is up next, and this could be a make or break moment for it, literally. Boom, first try. And it cut him in half, 8 out of 10. And for intimidation, I give it 4 out of 10. In total, a 19 out of 30. Let's see if the next weapon will beat it. And it is legitimately the most powerful LEGO weapon ever, and it only uses 3 pieces. If I could build it! Here we go for the strength test. It made it move, which is surprising because it's just 1 rubber band, so 8 out of 10. This time for accuracy tests, let's set up minifigures. I have 5 shots and 5 minifigures. 3 for 1. The accuracy test gets a 10 out of 10. However, for intimidation, I give it a 2 out of 10. It looks like 2 LEGO pieces and a rubber band. Because it is. Not very cool. So in total, a 20 out of 30 for this weapon. So it's in the lead. Let's see if the last one will top it. This is a working like revolver, and I think it might just have what it takes to win the round. But first, let's do the tests. This shoots pretty well, it's just very weak, probably because of the smaller projectiles. So 6 out of 10, not terrible. We'll put the minifigures up for the last test. Two out of 5 isn't very good, but that's the same amount the last weapon hit, remember? You only ricochet. So 5 out of 10 for the final category, Intimidation. I gave it a 10 out of 10. This thing looks so real, you could hold up a train with it. These are the final scores. Revolver won with 21 points, just beating out the previous weapon at 20 points. Bobby Brick seems pretty happy about this, especially because we just won. These are so much fun. But what's not so fun are brown pieces. They are known to crack easily due to the dye in the brick, but they changed this recently so it no longer happens. But if you don't know what to do with the broken pieces, look no further than sawdust. I'm not proud of what I did, but I did it. This is the LEGO Star Wars AT-AT polybag, and there's one crucial flaw with this build. No, not anything to do with the design or that random missing piece. It's actually this piece, this cheese slope wannabe. Every single one of them in this set is broken. I have no idea how that happened. None of my other cheese slopes are broken, not even one. If you have any idea what happened, please comment, I need to know. Minifigures are also prone to cracking. It's why you don't put minifigures on plates or their feet will crack. Another place where minifigures are prone to cracking are underneath the arms. This happens when you remove an arm from the socket incorrectly. And just when I got done filming this, his hip popped out. And while he's down, I'm going to talk about his prints fading. This happens because of simple wear and tear. It happens especially bad with rubber heads. It's why LEGO doesn't make them anymore. If you really want to trigger a LEGO Star Wars fan, just turn the lightsaber hilts upside down and watch them lose it. Bobby Brick is cooking us. We need to get some points here, but it's time to go to the next one I teased before. Out of the 100 pieces that I stepped on before, a few stood out, and I'm going to be building the most painful contraption for all of them and step on them and decide what the most painful builds are. First are these tooth pieces, and I'm going to place them all up so the sharp side would send my foot to the hospital. And yeah, this hurt a lot. Second, these cheese slopes. You can tell why these are so painful, so I decided to fill this entire base plate with them. And yeah, that looks painful. Let's try it out. That's not that bad at all. It feels almost normal. Next to a normal 2x2 brick. But not just that, it's diagonal, so the corner will send my foot to this plastic surgeon. So this was built with that specially in mind. And I'm going to step on it in 3, 2, 1. That really hurt. This one takes the crown.
Yes, sir.
But I still have one more painful thing to step on, and a lot of points to make up. But first, I told you I'd be attempting to separate the most inseparable LEGO piece. The worst nightmare of any LEGO builder, the 1x2 plate. But not just that, I'll be doing with freshly clipped nails and oiled up. My hands. Nothing else. I've conquered my foe, the 2x1 LEGO plate. Sounds a little bit weird when you say it out loud.
I'll win.
No, you don't win, Bobby Brick. I can show you.
How?
LEGO isn't just about doing monotonous tasks over and over and over. It's about working for something. The most joy in life isn't found in doing nothing. It's found in doing hard things despite all the obstacles and opposition. Do it anyways. Of course, unless this LEGO Bear Trap has anything to say about it. That was anticlimactic.